Welcome back to the show. Often called the Woodstock of modern times, the Coachella Music Festival has become as much about fashion moments as it has been about music. Here to tell us all about this year's trends is I-24 News lifestyle correspondent Maya Kramer. Hey Maya, looking very hippie chic yourself. Also with us all the way from LA, it's the middle of the night for her, is celebrity stylist Ariana Weisner. Thanks so much for talking to us. So Maya, we're going to turn to you first.
Yeah,
let us know what's trending.
Yes. Okay. So, you know, up until now, like Coachella has been so like hippie oriented, 70s style, and it's taking a shift with all the young celebrities growing up, bringing a new modern style to it, including all the Jenner kids and the and Rihanna. Okay,
oh, yeah.
Rihanna and Woodstock does not usually fit together, right? So one of the trends is the glitter tights. Ariana saw a lot of this. And I think she's going to give us a little bit more information about the glitter tights. But this is going to be the new trend. This is a trend that's been on the runway, recent runway, the Gucci show. And Rihanna wanted to turn heads, which she did. But it's become very common as she's wearing it. And Hailey Baldwin also wore the trend. I think we have a picture of her. And she wore it less, like I would say, more subtly. And something that maybe I would wear. Do we have a picture of Hailey Baldwin wearing the glitter tights trend? Because it was a little bit more like subtle. Like it's just the tights. It's not her whole body glittering.
I want to turn now to Ariana. Ariana, are we really going to see this in real life? Because we know that like things that we see on the runway or at music festivals don't always translate to real life.
I think we'll see it in a lot of celebrities coming up, and sometimes what celebrities wear trickles down into real life. So I certainly think that we're going to see a lot of celebrities, some of the, you know, Kardashians, Jenners probably are going to be wearing that trend. And so then some of the trendier kids that want to pick up that trend will probably see wearing it. I mean, it just depends who really gravitates towards it. But I do think once you see the Jenners, the Baldwins, and all of them wearing it, then yeah, we definitely will see more of that trend around.
Yeah, it does trickle down. You are right. Anything that the Kardashians wear turns to gold and becomes an immediate trend. So Maya, what else do we have?
Okay, so another trend is the tights or boxers like pulled up over your pants. So basically, so you're wearing, you know, pants or shorts, and then you pull your tights up so that you can see them, or your boxers. There's an example of that. And like you would think, you know, people aren't going naked enough. They're taking like underwear to the next level. So like show me your underwear. Very 90s style actually, right?
Yeah, I think when I was in high school it was like a thing for girls to show their thong straps outside of their low-cut jeans, which was just
maybe
tacky.
in your high school.
So again, Ariana, I want your take on this.
Oh, well, this is a huge trend in Hollywood right now. Literally all of the younger generation like models are doing this. It's becoming a huge thing. So I really foresee this trend might actually be on its way out. This has been happening for the past like month or two. So yeah, this is a big trend that's actually happening right now. And I foresee this to go on for another month or two, but this has already been happening. So hopefully it's on its way out, because this is not my favorite trend.
Mine either, I must say.
No, it reminds me of like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air time, you know, when we were young and silly. Okay, next one is the colored sunglasses. Okay, I brought you a pair, Meredith. I know you're wearing your glasses, but I thought it would be really cute if we both have our Coachella. So we're like channeling in our inner Coachella. Yeah. Okay. This was seen a lot with a lot of colored tints like pink and orange. Remember like back in the day, people used to go, because it took the place of the dark tinted glasses, which were popular up until now.
And Ariana, what I'm seeing about this sort of a trend is it is kind of paying homage to the hippie feel back in the day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And are we seeing it like on the streets now? Is this emerging in Hollywood?
On the streets, on the runways. I believe Bella Hadid featured one of the colored glasses for her Chrome Hearts collaboration. Yep, this is a huge trend in Hollywood as well. I don't know if everyone's going to be picking it up all over the world, but I'm seeing a ton of it out here in Hollywood right now.
Yeah, well, I think it's cool. Do we have another one, Maya?
Yes, we have one more. Lady Gaga, which actually Ariana was at her show. She's going to tell us about that. Ooh. But Lady Gaga makeup trend. So a lot of people have been talking about this trend. A lot of people are reposting themselves like in her makeup, you know, in this style makeup. You see how she's got that like she's got some sort of like shiny kind of thing on her eyelid, the dark blue liner under her eyes. Her makeup artist, who I'd never heard of before, is now like emerging and talking about this. So for like people who weren't really talking much about makeup, now Lady Gaga's makeup is really standing out more than her actual show. I saw more information on her makeup than I did on the actual show. So,
seriously?
yeah, I don't know. It's become this like crazy thing, rainbow makeup it's called, or something like that. Maybe Ariana was there. Maybe she can tell us.
Ariana, I want to hear your take on that. It's interesting that, you know, this whole style fad is moving much beyond clothes and into something like makeup.
Yeah, the rainbow makeup I foresee to be a huge thing happening coming up. I think it started with Pat McGrath, who is the mother makeup, and she's been doing a lot of this rainbow makeup, and so now we've seen it on Lady Gaga. Personally, I think Lady Gaga's makeup looked incredible. It definitely was the first thing I noticed. I really loved it. I haven't seen much of it going on yet, but I foresee this to be a huge trend coming up.
So this is something that we're going to see a lot more of after Coachella. Well, Ariana and Maya, thanks so much for joining us. Again, thanks so much for joining us all the way from LA, super early or late at night, depending on how you look at it. But great fashion moments at Coachella. Thanks so much. And after spending 3 weeks in a glass box, one artist has managed to pull off an extraordinary feat, the miracle of life. I-24 News correspondent Erica Jackson with the story.
French artist Abraham Poincheval completed his latest impressive, albeit bizarre feat.
It's strange because normally it is a chicken that incubates eggs, and he has to incubate them for weeks, and it's very strange.
He spent 3 weeks living inside a glass box at an art museum in Tokyo, sitting on chicken's eggs, 4 of which hatched. To keep the eggs warm, Poincheval had to keep his body heat high, wrapping himself in an insulating blanket.
I think that Abraham Poincheval really wanted to undergo an experience of immersion, of life, of the time it takes to incubate animals.
The French artist specializes in performance art and uses natural objects in his works. Poincheval previously spent 2 weeks living inside a hollowed-out bear sculpture and 1 week living in a rock. And for his next project, nobody yet knows, but chances are it will turn heads.
I'm sure it will. And New York's famed Empire State Building lit up with sky-high iconic fashion photographs after nightfall last night to celebrate the 150th anniversary of style magazine Harper's Bazaar. Since 1976, the Empire State Building has traditionally changed the color of its tower lights to celebrate or commemorate different occasions and organizations throughout the year. And coming up next, we stay with the music world and bring you some bizarre stories about a break-in and speaking with the dead. Stay tuned.